If you do not run your day, the day runs you. And most men are being quietly run by 100 days they never once stopped to look at. This is Iron Strengthens Iron, and today we borrow a 2-minute practice from a Roman that will do more for your character than any 3-hour morning routine ever could. Every night before Seneca put out his lamp, he sat in the quiet and asked himself 3 sharp questions. What bad habit did I put down today? What part of my character got better? Where did I fall short? He did not do this as a mood exercise or a self-help meditation. This was a cold, objective audit of the day's books. Because Seneca knew what most of us forget. If you do not run the day runs you. And without that nightly look in the mirror, the day gets to define you by default. Most men call this normal. They drift. They say they value family, then spend the evening staring at a screen. They say they value their health, then negotiate with the alarm every morning. And slowly, over months and years, a man's actual walk drifts further and further from his word. The point of the review is not guilt. It is not about beating yourself up. It is retrieval. You are not hunting for a verdict. You are recovering the facts before they harden into a permanent habit. Because if I do not stop and look at what actually happened today, I wake up carrying yesterday's momentum, yesterday's excuses, and yesterday's compromise straight into a brand new morning. So let us keep it simple. You do not need an hour-long journaling session. That is exactly where dopamine loves to play. Dopamine loves the man who plans a 3-hour morning routine and a 2-hour nightly reflection and never actually does either. Formation is not a production. Formation is a practice, the undramatic, repeated work of showing up. 3 questions, 2 minutes before bed. Write them down or just say them. 1. What did I do well today? 2. Where did I fall short? 3. What will I do differently tomorrow? This is where the A.L.I.V.E pillar of integrity actually lives. Integrity is not an abstract ideal. It is the size of the gap between your stated values and your practiced values. When that gap is wide, self-trust leaks out of you. Every honest review you run narrows the gap. But here is the hard part. You have to review without shame. Shame says, you are the problem, you are a failure. Formation says, this is information, not a verdict. You learn to return without a story. No drama, no self-protection, no long apology to yourself about why you did not do what you said you would. Just the facts. I will admit the hardest part for me, even after all these years, is the 3rd question. Changing the next day in a concrete, unglamorous way. It is easy to write, I need to be more patient. It is much harder to write, tomorrow at 5, when I am tired and walking through the front door, I will leave my phone in the car for 15 minutes so I can actually look my wife in the eyes. That is where the iron meets the stone. So tonight, before you sleep, take 2 minutes. Ask the 3 questions. Then choose one, just one, small and practical correction for tomorrow. 0 breaks the practice. 2 minutes maintains it. And if you want a structured way to see where you stand right now, we built a free tool, the Brotherhood Readiness Assessment. Go to door.ironstrengthens.in and take it. And listen, if you run this audit tonight and you uncover something heavy, something that feels like too much to carry alone, remember that support is always there. In the US, you can call or text 988 anytime. You do not have to carry the weight by yourself. Let me leave you with one question to carry into the dark tonight. What would actually change in your life if you stopped negotiating with your own words? This is Iron Strengthens Iron, and as iron strengthens iron, one man strengthens another. I will see you at the next rep.